world as well. And yes, please be on a laptop or a desktop while you're doing that. I'm giving you the full version of, laptop view today. So try this with me. Okay. As you get it, the URL for, the login will be new.express.adobe.com. And then you will have the sign up screen. Now, when you look up this sign up screen, please ignore all the above options. Straight away, go for the last one, which says continue with email. Now, once you have, and do remember, this is your school email ID and password. To keep it handy, I know sometimes we forget our, school passwords. Don't, don't mess with the password, please. Just add your school password here. Now, on the next step, it'll invite you to write your school ID here and your password, and you will be able to continue. Once you're able to continue, you'll land on this wonderful homepage and you are good to go. So those were the very simple steps for you to log in. And once I've logged in, let me show you where I go and what I do. This is my Adobe Express page. Let it load. I've already signed in. I've used my education version. Now, how do I know that I've used my education version? How you know is, look at the first word here. The first icon itself says education. And then on your left as well, you'll have education resources. Hold on, I'm going to take you through the entire screen. So please just be with me as I take you here. It's a good idea to go from the left and then I'll scroll through all the way to the right to show you what all is available. On the left side, this is your icon of Adobe Express. That's how you know whether you're in Adobe Express or not. And over here, you know whether you're logged in or not. I'm logged in over here. You have the notifications that come in and of course the other apps that you can access over here. So on the left side panel, you have multiple buttons. I'm going to go for the first magic button, and that is that of the plus sign. This plus sign gives you two options. Of the two options, the first one says create. Isn't that so inviting? I mean, just imagine a button calling you to create something. Well, you can start creating by either taking up a size, choosing the size of the graphic that you would want to create, or you can even go for custom size. Under that, you have multiple more options. You can create a poster, video, web page, infographic, presentations. And no, I'm not just taking names. I am going to show you a few. So I'm just going to scroll through all the options, then go inside to show you how to make this beautiful world more beautiful. So infographics, presentations, you can even do drawing. You can use graphic organizers. Aren't those something that we really want in our classrooms that are ready and good to go, rather not spend time on making them, right? So here you go. And of course, flyers. There are many things that you can do under create. From here, I also want to show you some quick actions. If this hasn't really blown your mind, this is definitely going to get you going. The first option itself says animate from audio. Wow, isn't it? I know that should be the first word that you should be saying, because animate with audio says that you could actually animate anything into lip syncing and making an video using your own audio, using your own voice. Isn't that amazing? Well, the next option here is text to image. And I'm sure you must be thinking, is she only going to scroll through the features or is she also going to do something? Well, this is the time when I'm going to do, because I want to start by amazing you. Text to image is a generative AI powered tool. Here you go. When I click on it, my canvas to create opens up. This is generative AI. One thing about generative AI that I definitely know is the result is going to be as good as you want it to be, only if you put the right prompt. So this says, describe what would you like to see. Okay, so let the imagination run wild and try and create something. I'm going to look for probably a mouse on the planet Mars, peeping out of a hole, camouflaged. Okay, don't mind my spellings because this is going to correct it. Okay, interesting. Let's try this. Let's see what happens. Now, do remember when you're writing your prompt, I had a content on mind. I was a science teacher right now. I wore my science teacher hat. I used my concept of camouflage and I wanted something. Oh, look at that. Amazing, isn't it? So there's not just one view, there are multiple views here. That looks pretty camouflaged, isn't it? That is the magic of generative AI. No more looking for images on the web. Searching for images takes a lot of time. Here, just describe what you want and you can actually create your own image closest to what you were looking for, because what you were looking for was on your mind, and whatever was on my mind, I put it in that box so that it could be generated. So here I have an option of taking this right away. I can simply hit this download button, download this as PNG, JPEG, or PDF as you like it. So I'm going to take it as PNG and I'm going to download this. Now I could be doing just about anything here, but I want to go slow on the demo. I know many of you will say, can you just do that once again? And I want to again try text to image, right? So I'm going to go from the scratch. I'm hitting this button whenever I need to go on the main screen. Just hit the Adobe Express icon. All right. Now, when you hit this, I had gone on the plus sign. I'm going to go super slow while I'm talking. So here you go. You go on the plus sign. You look at quick actions, not under create. You have it under quick actions. You click on the quick actions and your second option is text to image. Now, when I click on text to image, I will automatically get a box here for the prompt. Let me try another prompt. Please do think about your prompt before you actually give your inputs. So try a prompt with me as I'm going to try one. Okay, let's say I am looking at an astronaut on, okay, in red tulips field in the state of Kashmir, India. How does that look? Okay, let me add a few more details. Sky is bright and it's sunny. Sounds about good enough. Let's generate one. Let's see what comes up. And that is exactly how you go text to image. You don't need any special powers. You don't need to be a developer. You don't need to be a creator. You need to be a thinker. There you go. Anything, all of your skills, 21st century skills and future ready skills are at play over here. Imagine if you were to give this to your students, a personalized assignment, not something that you're really picking out off the rack. You're simply saying, show me an example or you know what, use a text to image feature to create a unique image to showcase your understanding of the concept of camouflage. Or tell me, what would the astronaut do? It doesn't stop here. I can actually download this image and then turn animate with audio. Not today, but another day, we are going to show you that as well. So here's your image. You can go here, download it in your preferred format. Additionally, you can even invite someone to co-create with you. So if group work is on your mind, simply just invite people. If you want to share it with others, you have this share icon and you have multiple options here. I can only invite people with access to view or to edit, or everyone in my enterprise, or anyone with the link. It's up to me. The powers lie with me. Digital citizenship. We have to see and learn that whenever we are sharing, we need to be mindful. And while we are sharing, the power to share or to give rights to others are in our hands. So here is where you choose. Let's say I'm saying only invited people can access. I will copy this link and I can send it to anybody. There are more options here. If you want to post it, you can publish it. So here you go. You can publish it and take this published link. Now, when you take this published link, you could actually post it just about anywhere. If you want to create over here directly assignments, you can actually send it directly from here. Now, this account of mine is not connected with my Deep Pedagogics account. Therefore, I can't do it right now. But there you go. See, it has given me this option to either send to Google Classroom or Microsoft Teams directly from here. So no more, waiting to download, upload, and then send out. You can simply just go to Teams over here and send it out. or share it in your OneDrive, Google Drive, or Dropbox as you like it. You can just store it over there. Talking about storage, I simply just clicked here. I never saved anything, right? But don't worry. Everything that you create will be available here on the left-hand side. If you can see, there is something called your stuff. Yes, my stuff lies here. There you go. My creatives are available over here. I don't need to save them. They're all available in the cloud. Yeah. Additionally, what is amazing is there is something called brands. You can actually use your school logo and keep it here. And when you want to create using your school logo, you simply have to just put your logo over here and it'll get added. Apart from that, you also have libraries. Now, do you see when you add your brand, it comes over here as my brand. And all I need to do is simply just click on that and I can add it to my creative. So I can simply just click on this and this will get added to my creative. Now, apart from that, you can even create a class library. Over here, I have created a class library for class 7. Why should I create one, right? I should create one because my students will be able to access this library. They don't need to go looking for, materials online. I already have content ready for them and I can share this template with them and they can start using this template literally right away. Yeah. How to cover all of this, how to share, I've already showcased to you. And I will also show you how to turn this into a template. Of course, the color schemes as well is what you can decide. So let's say, I'm going to go back over here now. Where am I going to go and hit? On the icon on the left side. Yeah. So this was your first feel of Adobe Express. I'm going to pause here because I'm sure you have flooded our chat window with questions. So I'm going to invite Deepshika to please go ahead and share with us if there are any questions in the chat window that she would like us to address. I'm taking a pause here, Deepshika. You may please unmute yourself.
Sure. Thanks, Meenakshi. So we have a couple of queries on the login. That how do they log into the Express? If you could just guide them.
Sure. I'll let Garima take over from here and let her speak.
Thank you. Well, as I had already shared in my initial opening remarks, you need to have your school IDs sent to us. We will do the deployments if you need Adobe Express Premium licenses. For today's session, to log in, there is a link that I'm posting in the chat window. Please pick it up and use it for only for today's session. I repeat, there is a link that we have posted in the chat window. Please click on that, create your login ID using this particular link only for the training sessions till the time your school gets provisioned with Adobe Express. Thank you. I can see a thumbs up from many of you. Let's continue the session forward.
Any other question, Deepshika?
No, I think we can proceed and let them come in.
All right. Fantastic. Stay with me as I'm going to take you onwards over here. So the basics are done. Login is done. You have explored using this plus sign over here. Now I want to show you something totally magical. So if you're creating something, just put a pause over there and then move onwards. Yeah. Now from here, I'm actually going to move this way. Of course, there is the last icon that is, explore and educator resources. I'm going to go there in a bit because this education icon is just calling me. This education icon holds a lot. If you look right under that, it'll suggest you certain material that are connected to what you have been working upon. Number 2, under this, you have class projects. Keep your eye on this as I scroll through this piece. All right. Please keep your eye over here, how this changes. Now, right now, these are some of the suggested formats from me because that's what I generally create. Under class projects, do you see the options have changed? It's giving me poster, video, presentation, infographics, and many more things that might be a class useful for a class project. Yeah. And this is my favorite one, book cover. I think this is one activity that every child should get every week, because every week the students are issued a book from the library. We don't know what they're reading, how much they're reading, and how much of retention is happening. These book covers just bring that to life and let you see what's going on with them. There are graphic organizers, there are table of contents that you need to share. So all of that is available under class projects. The next option over here is that of events and clubs. Under events and clubs, the graphics change, right? So what you can do is the options are to create a flyer, online, probably a newsletter. Fabulous idea. Many of our schools are already doing this. What they do is they put in their monthly or weekly newsletter using this option, and it just gives you amazing templates, or you can start from scratch as you like it. This has become a regular feature with them, and the parents also know, and it's a very professional look when you get it. So you can have anything from invitations. Oh, don't we design invitations every day? But we always run out of ideas. So browse for templates. What are templates? I'm just going to take you there after this. You also have your own logo design. You know, we do events and we do logo design. Use this option. It's an interesting one. Again, you have web pages, newsletters, podcast covers. Many of our schools are already using, digital integration as a part of their curriculum. They have started doing many things that many have already been doing. But sometimes the sizing of that, podcast cover or that YouTube video is just not right, and half the things get cut. For all of that, you have these kind of options, and under the plus icon, you also have all kind of sizes available. If I look at view sizes, you will have various formats for various social media. I'm sure you're going to use this one most often. So you have various options for you. So whether you're looking for a banner or a display or a profile picture, it's completely up to you. Yeah. So you choose the right thing before you start making anything. Next is drawing and fun. Believe you me, it is super fun. And in one of our sessions, we are going to take you here to show how can you actually draw using this. And there is generative AI that is built in within this. There are ready worksheets that are available. If I were to take you to worksheets, I'm going to open a Pandora's box here, but I am going to do that because that's super interesting. You can even have templates for comic strips. You know, it's always nice to hear what's on students' minds, and they can convey it through a comic strip most effectively. You have desktop wallpapers or anything else that you're looking for, any background images. By the way, the background that you're looking here for all of us has also been created on Adobe Express. Needless to mention, right? Yeah. Now, now comes Educator Essentials. I know all of you are going to pause here and you're going to stop here to see what is it that they have for us as an essential. Here you go. I'm going to browse this one. There are templates over here for you to browse. These are worksheets. These worksheets can be for any subject possible that you're looking at, any topic that you're looking at. There are multiple topics available here. Now, this is one which way of going about it. There is another way to go about this. And I'm going to give you time to scroll. So don't you worry. I'm going to pause in a minute and I'm going to give you time to scroll and see what is it that's available. Yeah. So under Educator Essentials, you have posters, you have videos, you have, oh, sorry. Let me just go to Educator Essentials. Yeah. You have worksheets, you have banners, you have backgrounds, you have schedules. Timetables don't have to look boring, right? You can have multiple templates here to display a beautiful timetable. You have rubrics. Oh, you're going to love this one because I absolutely adore it. You have lesson plan formats. So if you're looking for a new format, stop right here. Yeah. So there, and report card templates. You can actually have a different type of a report card template depending on which grade you are teaching. And it's really great to give something really pleasing to students at the end of the year, isn't it? And the parents as well. And you have certificates. You can design your certificates here and much more. Apart from that, you also have learning aids. Learning aids like graphic organizers, which we need every day, flashcards, vocabulary. You don't have to make it. You can give it to your students. Your students can use these templates and they can make these flashcards. The amazing flashcard templates that are available where You'll have the vocabulary word. The student needs to find the meaning of the word, synonyms, use it in a sentence, antonyms, and much more. So, depending on the age level that you teach, you would actually choose your flashcard. So, there are multiple things here that are available for you, and I'll invite you to go ahead and explore. The last one, not the least, is that of career. The first thing that you have to think about when you think of careers is resume, letters, presentations, web pages. So much is available over here for you to explore that after this session today, you're just going to sit down, scroll through all of this, and do that because that will be very helpful. Now to the most favorite button for me on this entire screen, and that is this search bar. This search bar allows you to find just about everything. Let's say I'm a mathematics teacher. I'm trying to look for, I want to bring in differentiation in my class. I just don't want to give one standard worksheet to everybody. I want to cater to different learning styles as well. All of that is possible here in just about one click. Now, when I say, let's say I'm looking for something like fractions, I've just typed fractions, no grade level, nothing. You want to go deeper, you can even say mixed fractions or addition of fractions, multiplication of fractions. I'm just keeping it simple because I want to show you the variety of worksheets that are available here. Now, these are templates. When I go to view all, you will see the variety of templates that is available over here. Look at that. Look at that variety. Yeah, you can choose your own topic and start using them literally right away. How many of us have made these pizza fractions? Math teachers, shout out to you if you've already made and you're looking for something new. I love this, pizza pie fractions. So today I'm going to pick up just one of these. Do you see there are different options even in that? So you have options available even for the same topic. So let's say I'm going to use one of these options. How are you going to start using them? Simply click on it. You get this button that says customize templates. Also, you get a preview of this worksheet. You like it or you don't like it, you can decide. Let's say you don't like it, you can actually move onwards and pick up another one. So it helps you give you a preview of what you're going to look at. Or in fraction looks good. Let me just go ahead and choose this template. The minute I say customize, it'll appear in front of me. Now this is completely customizable, which means if you want to change something over here, it's up to you. Let's say I'm going to change. Do you see that there is an orange line here? And this orange appears on the left-hand side. So whatever, this is your canvas, whatever you have, whatever elements you're using, all those features will come on your left side over here. Yeah. So if you want that this is an image and you don't want this image, simply hit delete and it will go away. Neat, isn't it? You wanted just the name and the date. Additionally, what happens is the layers are available on your right-hand side. These layers allow you to toggle that what should come on top. It's always been a struggle that, when I add an image, it'll come on top. I'll show you how. Let's say I'm going to go to media. Where should I get an image from? On the left side menu, you have media as one of your options. When I click on media, the first option is photos. Then I have videos and I have audio. Now, let's say I'm going to talk about fraction again over here. I can search images. These are Adobe stock images. All rights are with you to use it. They are copyright free. The amazing part is, once again, you're teaching digital citizenship to your students by using this. These are all Creative Commons approved. So go ahead and try any of these. Let's say I want to add something to this. This worksheet is great, but I still want to add something more, maybe like this. Now, what happens is this picture will come and sit on top of the rest of the content. If this happens, number one, you can use this option on the left to remove the background. Let's say what happens. I never tried this, so I'm trying this live. Bear with me if nothing happens. Then I'll pick up another one. Now look at that. Of course, something was to happen. I was just trying to tell you that let's say something doesn't happen. Now I want to give this and probably move this up so I can touch upon any part. And do you see it tells me the kind of distance that it's going to take, and I can reduce the size, make it bigger, smaller as I want it over here so that I can accommodate this image of mine. Now, let's say I want to move all of these things together. All I need to do is simply just roll out my cursor like this, select all, move them down a little bit. They all move together. Yeah. Now I have my picture available. I can make it a little smaller. I know this wouldn't be legible, but this is going to be a A4 paper size. So children will be able to understand. And I've just added another image over here. How did I remove the background? Simply click on this image and use this remove background option available here. Yeah. And now you can even add your logo. Let's say, here I am and I want to add my logo over here. All I need to do is simply just look at my brands and my logos available here on the left side. I hit OK and it'll come over here. I'll drag it here, probably put it here up in the center, move date a little bit this side. There you go. Now it's completely aligned and my worksheet is ready. If you don't want the background, if you can see, that's again an image, just remove it. You want to change the background color, go over here on top, say white, and that's it. Your worksheet is ready. Even if you want to print it, you can simply print it in black and white. Download this over here using the download button. You already know that, right? So there you go. It has been downloaded and it will be available on my system, or I can simply just go ahead and share it from here. Yeah, I hope this was clear as how do you create or use a template for a purpose. And I totally believe that when you are using all of this, you must do it for a purpose, right? I'm going to hit this